besides confianza, right?
Right.
No kidding.
Yeah, that's how it all starts. But, you know, in reality, my family's done this for a long time. Actually, I'm a 7th generation member of the family. We've been doing it for over 200 years, believe it or not. We started back in the 1780s.
Wow.
This is my legacy. My great-grandfather brought our family over to the United States from Europe in 1928 to perform on Ringling Brothers. And we've been performing here ever since. I am absolutely honored to be here and excited to represent the It Works team.
Wow, let's give Nick a hand. That's amazing. I know I have a fear of heights, Nick. I'm so proud of you. And I'm sure you've had obstacles that come your way. In our business, it might be a slow month. It can be health related. Life happens, and that's okay. But how do you keep focused?
You know, it's something that I've trained for my entire life.
I don't think I
Of course,
could do
there's
that
always
and walk.
hurdles, there's always
Talk.
challenges. But I always trained to focus on the rock on the other end. When I was walking over the Grand Canyon, it was literally a rock. But I focus on the other side. I don't look at the surroundings. When I walked across Niagara Falls, I was focusing on the other side. I wasn't focusing on the water that was churning below me, the mist that was so heavy that was nearly blinding, or the 20 to 30 mile an hour winds that I was facing. I continued to focus on the other side, and I knew that if I could remain focused on that, I would make it there safely.
Wow, that's awesome. That relates to every one of us. We do have obstacles. Some of us even hit a slump. Whether you didn't reach your goal or you have a naysayer that didn't believe in you. Have you ever had a slump?
Yeah, of course. You know, there's been different situations that I've faced. But you know, there's 3 words that I've lived by and my family have lived by for generations. And those are never give up. Throughout seeking permission to walk across Niagara Falls, I actually had to change 2 laws in 2 countries that were over 100 years old just to get permission.
Jeez.
And I can't tell you the countless times the doors were closed in my face. And there were times where I felt like giving up. But I knew that if I kept focusing on my goal, that I would achieve it. So as I continued, I remained a man of integrity. I always kept God number 1, and He was always the focal point. And with Him, all things are possible.
You get me pumped up, Nick. Not enough to get up there with you, but I'm thinking
Well, we're going to turn around and go back.
I'm thinking of some obstacles that don't look so big right now, or some things that have slowed us down that won't slow us down anymore. Just proud of you for being up there and the man you are and the example you set to us. Niagara Falls, I can't even imagine going across Niagara Falls.
Yeah, well, it wasn't too bad.
Oh my gosh.
Now that's a whole
Another level.
Hey, Nick, you want to take a break? Got a time out?
Get back up.
Wow, that was awesome. So, Nick, what would you tell our team down here? They all got big goals. We're going to make 2017 a big year. What would you say? Are you praying?
I'm always praying. You know, I've learned in life that anything is possible. Again, through the challenges that I've faced, whether it be the winds of 52 miles per hour while crossing the Grand Canyon, over 1,500 feet up without any safeties, or changing those laws in Niagara Falls, it didn't matter what I was facing. I knew that if I focused on my goals and if I worked at it, that no matter what hurdle came in my way, I was going to be able to achieve my goals and achieve my dreams. So I always try to encourage people, don't allow your mind to go to negative places. It's very easy for us to focus on the negative. For some reason, our brains are kind of trained that way, that we always focus on the negative. You know, I kind of related to it, and I talk about it in my book, Balance, but when I would get in a fight with my wife, I always would remember all the bad times instead of the 17 years of great times. So I encourage people, don't allow your minds to go to those negative places. You know, when I walked over the Grand Canyon, leading up to that, I trained with winds of 90 miles per hour on a cable the same length. So when I got hit with 52-mile-an-hour winds, my mind wanted to go to that spot of negative. But I told myself, no, don't allow your mind to go there, but focus on the positives. You've trained for stronger winds. You've trained for worse conditions. You can make it to the other side. And I was able to make it there.
Nick, I got no. You know, I've been watching what's happened to you lately. We've got a lot of people in this audience. I know some that health-wise have taken a fall. I know some in their business have taken a fall. And, you know, we had Rocky here last year, and Sly said to us, it's not how hard you get hit, it's how quickly you get back up. But, you know, you got knocked down a couple days ago, and I'm amazed you're back up there. What an example for all of us that...
I did. So, for those of you who don't know, we've been training for the last 2 months as a family to perform the 8-person pyramid on the wire.
Oh my
We
God.
were extremely successful until 2 days ago. Me and my family were up about 28 feet. We were halfway across that wire and the pyramid collapsed. By the glory of God and God's grace, I was able to catch the wire along with 2 other members. But 5 people went all the way down to the ground.
Gee.
But I can tell you that when you believe in God and put Him first, He goes before you. You know, there's an enemy out there, and he seeks to kill and destroy us, but he wasn't successful. 2 of the members that fell walked out of the hospital the following day on their own 2 feet. The other 3 are still in the hospital, but praise God, they're all alive, they're all breathing.